Morning, guys. It's still really early Friday. Getting things together because this is still a job, even though it sounds like it's a lot of fun. And sometimes it is, don't get me wrong. I'm a little sleepy this morning. I am attempting to drink small amounts of coffee in the morning. We're seeing how it goes. So I'm waiting for my coffee. In the meantime, we're adding some stuff to this bin and this RoboCop Jeremy Wheeler poster that we got out of one of those abandoned houses. Actually, it was a squatter house. I got a $20 offer on this piece on Facebook Marketplace. This one is signed and numbered. So 20 bucks, you know, whatever. I didn't pay anything for it. So we're going to stick this outside for a porch pickup, add a couple things to the list that I just recently put in here, and then we're going to get going with solds on eBay. I don't think we sold anything on Etsy. Now let's go over what we sold. We have 2 eBay sales. Both of them, pretty good actually. And then I'll explain these in just a second. We'll start with the Blanco. We bought the Blanco with the original stickers at one of Casey's auctions last week, I think, last Friday. I paid $7.50 plus tax. And I listed them for $40. I got a $30 offer and decided to take it. So I sold those for $30 plus the cost of shipping. There's a little bit of a glare, but they do have the original stickers. There you go. Blanco, handcraft. So 30 bucks, not too bad on that sale. And then I picked these up at the Goodwill bins. And I know that for some reason it says that my commenting is turned off, and I seriously don't understand because I've gone through all my settings and it is clicked to allow commenting. I don't understand why it says that my commenting shut off. I'm aware of the problem. I have zero idea how to fix it, so I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. But got these from the bins. Oh, one's escaping. I probably paid $1 for the bag. I listed the bag with its contents for $15 or best offer. I ended up getting an $11.10 offer and took it. So this little bag of goodies is heading out as well. And then I will explain to you why I have a stack of beta tapes over here. So somebody that I follow on YouTube, K&D Scrapping, you probably heard me talk about Dan before, or I'll call him out on my videos if that's, you know, Canada related or there's a joke he would think is funny. Dan lives in Canada, obviously, because I just said that. He does a lot of scrapping and garbage picking. He recently garbage picked a Betamax player. And I was like, hey, I'm pretty sure I have a stack of beta tapes in my big hoarder closet. Sure enough, I do. I thought I had some actual tapes too, but I think we sold those on like Facebook Marketplace last year. But I do have the stack of like recorded beta tapes. I mean, there's some alright ones. I've seen Top Gun in here somewhere. Flashdance. Like, there's some good ones from the 80s. So I am going to, what is that one? Dune. I'm going to send probably 2 of these because it's got to go through customs and it's not going to be super cheap to send, but I'm going to send a couple of these to Dan so he can test his Betamax player. If he can say that it works, it's worth a lot more money than it turns on. So I'm invested in this story now. I've probably just invested you guys in whether or not the Betamax player works. If you guys want to check out his channel, K&D Scrapping, you can, you know, keep tabs on this whole endeavor and whether or not, dun dun dun, the Betamax works. We are here and I'm perusing all of the Easter goodies. Most of this stuff I'm not super excited about, but I did find these like stone eggs that might be worth looking into, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Okay, got a large Whitechapel for 50 cents. Just picked up this killer stained glass lampshade. And the one thing I really like about it is it has an actual harp to it. Those are hard to find. $4. I ended up meeting the coolest 85-year-old woman who was really hoping I was going to put that back. Now that's unique. I'm obviously not putting that back. Spotted it from on the other side of the shelf. $1. And then I'll give you a sneak peek at those because I found something else that was really cool. $1 again. I like that guy. I think he's gonna go over here with our birds.
No, you're fine. I know, me too. I did that too.
Oh my god. I need to be more careful. I need to check this out. Oh, his little toes are all chipped up and they still want $10, so I'm gonna leave him. But he's pretty cute for 50 cents. Toothpick holder. We're gonna pause real quick, go through our cart. Rich found like a CD. I have no idea what this is. Like, literally don't know. But there's some other stuff in here I do have to look up. He's saying that these birds only sell for like 15 bucks, which I don't believe to be true. I don't know though, because these ones are not signed. The last set that I sold were signed, and I think I sold them for like 30 or 40 bucks. Bummer, I just seen that. So our $1 little doggy is damaged. Darn it. Alright, so he's going back. It does not appear that the little figural toothpick holders are selling for that much at all. Actually, they're just not selling, so we're not gonna get that little bear. Oh, I did see that. I don't know if it matters at $4 and it's not, you know, falling out or missing, but it definitely is a crack. Now that I looked it over a little better, I think I'm still gonna get it though. It is such a good thing that I do not listen to Richard. Those are little ones and they sold for $45. I found a set of 3 that are identical, $85 free shipping. Yep, we're getting the birds. I love me this piece. It's Arnell's pottery, obviously vintage, but they want 25 bucks for it and it's chipped, so it's staying here, but I do love it. I think these are modern. They are modern false grass. I like them, but not that much. Paper dolls. Those are neat. Oh, I love it. It's a brass angelfish. You might ask about price on that. I freaking love it. I wish he wasn't damaged. He's super cute. $4.50 for the fish. I'm thinking no on that. So we are looking for toys. We gotta check for a Sully too. I was wondering what the heck had touched my leg. Really? Really? He's like having a big child. The great Sully search. It's only because we're looking that we don't see them. I guarantee people that aren't on a Sully search see him all the time. I don't care. Woody Woodpecker is awesome. We're leaving him, but he's awesome. It's an interesting piece. It's large, so I'm thinking I'm not going to be able to ship it easily, and there's no price tag on it. Oh, as much as I like it, I think I'm going to leave it. That is a cool freaking idea. I have zero artistic talent, but I really like that a lot. I guess I still haven't sold it. See what I did there? It's been here for a couple weeks. It was on a previous video if you have no idea what I'm talking about, but had to pun that up. It's very interesting. And his cork on the front does come out. His cork nose. But it's cool that it's there. Like it's not missing. And it is signed. And it's $4.50. which is pretty neat. I don't know. I like him. Carry him around for a minute. We did a lap. Okay, our problem with this guy is that piggy banks have zero resale value. They just don't. Pottery does to an extent.
So cool.
And he is very cool. But he's also really heavy, so shipping is going to be ridiculous. His online presence is probably going to stick around for a long time for maybe a $24 sale. I don't know. I just don't know. You can tell I'm in a relationship with Rich. Got me looking at freaking speaker stands. I can't find anything on those. Oh, I guess they're being left. Okay, I did find him. I showed him. He says, no, they're nothing. But I tried. Pig is staying. If I'm racking my brain that hard, I clearly think it's a bad idea. I'm trying to justify it, so it's staying here. As always, on Friday, our last stop. Ooh, he's cute. For $2? He might come home with us for $2. Trying to look up owl, and I walk past this bowl for $4. $3.99. I can't thus far see any damage, but I'm gonna look it over better for $4. Ah, check that out. It's an eco fan. The thing you stick on top of your like wood burning stove and it blows the heat around, which we need for bus life. So I'm thinking if we buy this, how much is it? $6? If we buy it, I think it's a keeping bus life thing. How do you test it?
I don't know how.
You don't know?
And I've noticed that there's replacement motors for sale on eBay, so it makes me wonder.
Maybe it's not something you want to buy used.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about the whole like testing it thing. Have you looked through t-shirts yet?
Yes.
No t-shirts?
No.
Maybe just art glass today. Made it back to the crib. And I got a message earlier saying that the Jeremy Wheeler poster was picked up, which it has been. $20, not too bad, considering we got it for free, got it out of the squatter house. And I've got like 6 more of those posters, so if I get $20 a piece, I will be happy. And we're back, and we bought some things. Some stuff, alongside of some things. I have a lot of listing to do. We will start in the front with the t-shirts because, well, they're in the front. This one was not as easy to find. I don't think this is a very well-known band or, like, stuff that they would play. I don't know. I think it's like an underground type thing. Molotov Solution, and it is a tank top, which is very, like, 90s. We got the Whitechapel, which is a death metal band. I only knew it was, I couldn't read this. I wasn't wearing my glasses. But I did know that the Tulux brand t-shirt is, that's all they do is band t-shirts. The Tony Danza something, the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza. Another band t-shirt. Again, I did not know that this one was even a thing. Rich, on the other hand, knew exactly what it was. What's the t-shirt? Oh, there's no tag on this one. Oh well. We're going to go right from death metal t-shirts to art glass. This is a beautiful art glass bowl. Absolutely gorgeous. I paid $4 for it. It's not damaged in any way, shape, or form. It is heavy. I absolutely love this. I have no idea what it's worth. I'll let you know when I sell it. I really have no idea. I haven't done enough research. I'm thinking 36, but don't quote me. I could be completely off on that. But it is very pretty, and I super like it. These, thank goodness that I don't listen to Rich, because he's seen them in the cart. I paid $4 a piece for these. They're mid-century modern geese, I guess. And yeah, he was like, I looked those up. I looked them up. They sold for $15. They sell for $15. So I was like, bro. No, they don't. Because I sold a set that were similar to these, although the last set, they were signed. These are not signed. So I thought maybe because these aren't signed, that's where the super fluctuation in selling came from. But I'm like, dude, that's like a lot of money to be off. Now, he did show me his $15 sold listing. It was on auction. There was only 2 bids. I don't know what the starting bid was, but the auction ended at $15.50, I think, or $15.80 or something like that. So it's not that he was wrong, but I don't look at auction listings. Sometimes it takes a long time for the right buyer to come around. I showed him my sold listings, and there was a pair exactly like this that sold for $85 with free shipping, which is kind of where I was with them. Like $45 to $50 is where I see these selling. I plan on listing them for $50 or best offer. The globe. We all know how I feel about globes at this point. I don't feel like it's a huge shock that I bought a globe. This one is not a vintage globe. This is a newer globe. But it was $1. How do you say no to a globe that costs $1? Easy. You don't. You buy it because it's $1. I will likely tag that one up and stick it in the antique booth. I know it's not vintage, but we can do that. I think with 35% of our items in our booth, they do not have to be vintage. This will be in that category. Probably $15. Bought the dinosaur. Big Belly Bank. We stopped at a little Kiwanis thrift store that's only in our little area and bought this guy for $2. He does have a couple little, as you've seen, a couple little paint chips, and he needs to be tightened slightly. But for $2, and he's already paying for himself. Probably like a $25, $30 sale on eBay. I love these Big Belly Banks, and I was actually really upset because they had a moose. I've never actually seen a moose Big Belly Bank before. I reached for it. I was so bummed out. He had like a huge chunk taken out of his side right about there. So I had to put him back. But this one is in a lot better condition, just needs to be tightened up a bit. This guy, we paid $4 for the lead glass lampshade. I'm not entirely sure about resale value on that. Maybe 40, maybe more. I'm not entirely sure, but I will let you know once I know. Rich got a CD, and I do know the band. We listened to it on the way home, but now I'm drawing a super huge blank. Tool. Really? Really, Chrissy? Really? Wow. Blonde moment there. Listen to that on the way home. Also bought these. I believe they're soapstone. They're like soapstone eggs, and then there's actually a little soapstone bunny rabbit. I paid $2. I'm probably going to list those for $16 for all of that. And another art glass piece. I mean, how do you go wrong with a $2 art glass owl? That, my friends, is everything that we've purchased today. And I'm going to get to listing it so we can get rid of it. Guess it's about time we sign off for the night. Watching the season 1 of The Walking Dead that we found at the squatter house on the giant 72-inch TV that we garbage picked, what, last year?
Last year.
Garbage picked this giant freaking TV with the remote. It's like 72 inches. Giant freaking TV. So on that note, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Night.